they came out and fought their tails off today. Again, that was about as complete as win as you can have. Offensively, loved everything we did. Had 40 minutes time possession. Yet another guy besides Boyd step up and make a lot of plays. And really, Dante's Ford. I mean, Charlie comes up with 3 major catches, I think. Just stepped up, and that's what we talked about, guys making plays. You get an opportunity, you got to maximize your opportunities when you're out there, and that's what we did. Whether it's a sack, fumble at the end, we made plays. And some obviously disappointing things when we get a turnover and a punt, we put it back on the ground the next play, and we can't do that. But just overall team win. It's hard to get those on the road, and our kids have been road warriors. We're sitting at 5-1 in the conference and 7-win season right now, and looking to try to get 2 more here. Looking forward to being home in Pittsburgh. So, open it up for you guys.
You are, I guess, 5-1 on the road this year. How have you been able to avoid some of the trappings that can trip you up? I guess.
Just keep it consistent. I mean, I guess we talk about it being a business trip, and wherever we go, hope Scott Barnes doesn't get any ideas. We want to play 12 on the road next year, but. Just being consistent. I mean, being who we are and not changing things when you're on the road. I mean, we get them down here, and the guys are ready to play. So I don't know if it would have mattered if we were home or away. Our guys just find a way to do what they're supposed to do, and sometimes we do it good, sometimes we don't necessarily do it the way we want. But I don't think that's a big deal.
When did you find out that Surf wasn't going to be playing for them, and how did that affect going into the game?
We didn't really care who played. To be honest with you, it wasn't about what they did; it's about what we did. Cirque's a great player, and I'm not sure what's wrong with him. I hope he gets healthy soon because he's a great player. But as you look at it, you look at Parker, he's a good player too. What did he do that Cirque can't do? I don't know. He certainly can run the fast, offense, and he can run it at tempo. And he did a great job making plays with the ball and running the ball. I mean, he rushed for, I don't know. He had a big long run in the first half, so he rushed the ball like Cirque would have. So I don't know if that made a big deal. I mean, Coach Cutcliffe could differ with me, but I'm sure they got their opinions. But it's a well-coached football team, and Coach Cutcliffe does a great job.
Is this the best your team has executed the design of your defense?
You know what? Kinda. We'll look at the tape again. I don't know. Virginia Tech was probably hard to beat, but just a couple explosive games that we give up. Quarterback outside zone where I saw that I'm on the field where Columbus goes underneath. Got to get over. They're running outside. You got to get over top. And he gets over top. Okay. They hit a couple fade balls on our quarters, which is going to happen. We're pressed up all day like that, so that doesn't bother me. It's a run game that we got to clean up and not give it to them. But for the most part, I thought we were pretty good in the run, except a couple big ones, I guess.
Overall, is it the best game that you feel you have played this season?
I think so. I mean, I think on the road against a team that can run and throw it, and you hold them to 13 points or whatever they had. They had 13. I mean, that's impressive because they're going to score points. You guys have been through a couple shootouts here the last couple of years, so you know what that's like to stop them. And again, it's a system that they have, and they do a great job with the system, regardless of who that QB is.
Was getting Ford and Challengeworth more involved in the offense part of the game plan coming in?
It's always part of the game plan. Now hope it gives Nathan more confidence to throw it their way. Sometimes you go to the guy that's going to catch it, guaranteed, and that just opens us up when those guys are making plays. That was a heck of a catch by Charlie down here in the third quarter, I believe. On third down, it was a big time catch, and but it gives a quarterback confidence to throw it to those guys. But we always have a plan to throw it to them, but they got to get open, and then you got to make the catch too. So they did that.
Rotated pretty heavily on defense. How do you feel like some of those guys who don't see as much time, how they respond?
As you guys know, Tyreek is back home, and anytime you don't have that big son of a gun in there, and Scarpinato was out, hopefully we'll have them both back this week. But you look at Moody. Moody has an interception. You talk about making plays and maximize your opportunities. He got a chance to get a pick at the end of half, hit some right there, where we have nose kind of drop off into coverage, and that could have been another touchdown right there. But we were trying to rotate guys in, and I thought Lenny and Moody did a great job of subbing in for those guys and getting reps inside. So we'll see. I'm sure Kate Rainer had a pretty good day, but we'll watch the tape to find out.
Is that zone blitz on that play? Is that something you do? Have you done that before?
I don't know. You see it?
I haven't.
We've done it before. I've done it before. We've done it before. We've been practicing for a couple of weeks and just waiting for the right opportunity to bring it out. And I think that was what caused a sack down here. I think we called it 3 times. We almost had a pick on one time. I think caused fumble there, and then there's one other time that maybe we hit the quarterback. I'm not sure.
That's why you called a timeout, right? The call to zone blitz.
No, you don't want to give him time to call.
Did you, that fake field goal, was that just Steinbeck?
Steinbeck made a play. I mean, he did his job. It was, the center was eligible. And he made a play and covered his guy and had it was great. It was a huge play in the game. And Steinbeck came in at the end of the game and did some nice things. You know, came out mid play on a ball was thrown out in the flat. Vision broke up, and he's obviously going to get more reps with head confidence in him. And you know, he showed that he could go in and get it done in the big game. So I'm happy for him. Pittsburgh guy, North Allegheny guy comes in, makes a big plays today.
Did the team approach the game with an attitude of having to respond, having to turn things around today?
You know, I think every week we take the same attitude. I mean, you can't be like, you know, up and down like a yo-yo. You got to keep. You can't say, okay, we got to come back this week. You know, I mean, every week we're coming back, whether it was a win or a loss, you're coming back. And obviously, after two tough losses to two really good football teams, you know, our kids responded. But you know, it's no different approach that you take. No different approach we'll take this week. We come back, go to work, and everybody do their job.
Is that hard to do, though? Have the same approach week after week, even when you lose a couple games?
No, I think, you know, kids like consistency. I mean, kids like to know what the routine is. And, you know, I can go out there after a loss and have double sessions and cancel classes in the afternoon. But, you know, we keep on the same routine and we keep coaching them. I mean, that's the thing. You can't scream and yell at the kids. You got to keep coaching them because that's what we do. That's, you know, we're not going to make every play. Your kids, I think, believe in what we're doing offensively and defensively and special teams. Great coverage, whether it was punt coverage, that's a good kick return, punt returner. We did well in every phase.
With Whitehead, I mean, do you sort of envision this being the, you know, more of the offensive defensive split moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, we got, you know, Reggie Mitchell back, and you know, he has a nice pick down there, too. I mean, now he can catch, we probably got to throw the ball now. You know, we're going to keep getting getting the ball to our playmakers. He's one of them. And as long as we stay healthy and safe, we can afford to do that, continue to develop the package.
You stressed after the North Carolina game, capitalizing with touchdowns. What was the difference tonight?
Guys making plays. You know, guys make plays down in the red zone, whether it be catching the red zone, pounding the ball down at him, what we got down there, you know, run kind of like a Y high with JP. The one time had a huge touchdown catch, I think on 3rd down and 3. You know, and I'm sure they thought it was a pass, and they didn't cover as good as they needed to. And JP makes a great catch, and Nathan makes a great throw right where he was the only guy to catch it. Nathan made some great throws out there.
Any reason for why you didn't see Chris James until the fourth quarter today?
You know, Chris is a great kid. I thought we saw him before that. He had a nice run in the 3rd quarter. I thought coming this way. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, just it's what you do in practice every week. You know, just attention to detail. He's a great kid. Love him to death. But you got to make plays. We might have had a week. We might have fumbled once too. But it just comes down to, you know, making plays in practice and then it translates to the field.
Anything final? Okay, 5-1 road record, best in 7 years